what is different about healthcare or sick care, as I like to call it, versus non-sick care? I mean, obviously, we're talking about people. We're talking, in many instances, life and death decisions. It's high risk, do no harm, all that other thing. But in terms of the ecosystem and in terms of the business side of medicine, what are the things that are different than what I call non-sick care entrepreneurs? That is, people who come from other industries that are trying to do things in sick care. And we're seeing a lot of that now in all kinds of stuff, whether it's artificial intelligence or telemedicine or remote sensing or things that come from outside of sick care. So what does the non-sick care entrepreneur need to understand about sick care before they get themselves into this?
Interesting. So some of the challenges are regulatory based, right? I mean, you can't deliver an MVP in a med device and try out your experiment in surgery to see if it works or not. So there's a long investment cycle and a lot of time involved. I do think it's important to kind of characterize the different areas within life sciences that have different demands and different trajectories. So if you're working on a device or diagnostic, for example, that may have a very different trajectory than a molecular research that's leading to a pharmaceutical or a drug. And then finally, there's health IT. And that's probably the area, health tech, where there's the most overlap, and engineers slash non-sick care people who haven't been trained and aren't as familiar with healthcare, kind of seeing opportunity and jumping in. Oh, I can build a telemedicine platform. I can, solve this problem with an app, and then everybody's going to be better, without understanding really the nuances of first, kind of again the regulatory trajectory. Second, the physician-patient dynamic, and you can't simply replace a physician with technology and have either side of the equation, the patient or the physician, be comfortable with that initially. And then third, the whole way healthcare is paid for, that it isn't as simple as most markets where you have pretty clear buyer and seller and market dynamics that sort out things like pricing, et cetera. There are many layers of challenges to just getting good healthcare paid for. Now, hopefully in this transition to value-based care, eventually preventive care and technologies and tools that help, decision tools that help physicians make better decisions and also help deliver more preventive medicine, all of that will kind of come to fruition. But that's still a long way out, and still it's largely a fee-for-service business, and without the consumer or customer actually paying, because there's some intermediary, whether it's a self-insured employer or an insurance company or other payer.